Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastic well. And well, I'm probably guessing that you're not because obviously what has happened between Forest and Everton this afternoon. Obviously it finished 2-0 to Everton. Obviously a lot of frustration, a lot of things has happened, which obviously we can tell by the Forest statement at the end. I mean, what a statement it was. We've got 45, 46. I mean, this number is growing. I mean, Forest lost 2-0 this afternoon. Lots of decisions not gone our way. Obviously, a lot of things. And I don't be blaming this on the Forest decisions because we should have took our chances anyway. But, I mean, this video is just growing number by number. I've got 72 people watching at the minute. Forest lost 2-0. Obviously, there was a statement put out by Forest, straight after that final whistle, which, I mean, fair play on the birds for putting this. I mean, Forest has had enough now of all these decisions that not gone our way, and Forest are going to pretty much going to be looking into a lot more on this. I know a lot of people are tuning in on this. A lot of Everton fans probably don't be laughing about at this, but you know what? Fair play for us actually standing up to this and actually being like, you know what, enough with far and the decisions. I think personally, fair enough that we lost like we did. Here's the statement by Forest. Three extremely poor decisions, three penalties not different, which we cannot accept. We warned the problem that the far is a Luton fan before the game, but they didn't change him. Our patients have been testing Forest board considered options. I think personally, I think a lot will be going off now, and I think that I can see this being the start of the downfall for the Premier League, but I think Forest won't not be putting up with it a lot anymore with it, to be fair. We've got Lewis saying it's not a good Mr. True spoke to you. I remember you, mate. Hope you are well. We have got EGC saying ha ha ha. I mean, come on, mate. Get it. Jeff saying, what do you make of the tweet, Dan? Feel like it could have been worded. It could have been worded a lot more better, but I mean, it's Forest after all the tweets this week with everything what's gone off with Forest tweets this week. It doesn't surprise me on this that Black put something like this with the tweet. But I think Forest have had enough now of Podmore and all the apologies and everything what going off by them. So I think Forest will be taking a stand on it now. We have got 133 people watching, so do get in that comment, do like the video, do retweet, share, do subscribe to the channel, and do actually get this going. They found them for this. Lad, we spoke up. I think their FA is corrupt as well for the Premier League, and I think that they will probably find us for putting that out. That's the daffing of it all. That I think that's probably the poor thing from it, that they will probably find us for it, but I think it is completely corrupt. There ain't no shadow of doubt. And I think that they start saying about from Podmore, from Howard Rev saying all this and all that, saying that we are the best league in the world, saying that we are this and that, but we're not. I think the Premier League is making a mockery of itself, and it's doing it to look after the top six. And I think that if anyone say differently, then fair enough. But the top six will say, "Oh yeah, we've been looked after. We pay you to do it." But I think with Forest now, I think they got to stand up and make account of themselves. So, I mean, Forest, to be fair today, pretty much poured at the goals that we conceded. It was pretty poor. Yeah, good shots from outside, but we could have closed down a lot more quicker. We could have done a lot more better in terms of the goals today. Tell us what you think in the comments, guys. Do tell us what you think after the tweet. after the performance or anything that you want to talk about. Sorry, I couldn't get the words out then. But I think that a lot is going around now. I think Forest has had enough. I mean, like I said in my review, that if Forest put the chances away and they could have um, done something about it, especially with the chances, we would have won that. Right, shouted that, but we didn't. And that's the poor thing that we didn't put our chances away, and we got found out by two strikes that was the good goals. Yeah, there was right strikes. Shells couldn't have done note about them personally, but it's just poor that conceded them sort of goals and that. Um, Fair play to Everton. I mean, we battled, and that's the thing. We did battle, but we weren't clinical enough. I mean, we battled, and that's the main thing for me. That yeah, fair enough, battled, and yeah, fair enough. We weren't the best performance. Didn't I share that? But I think that what done is was probably that final third again, and that's the simple thing is that if we can't put in good balls and floating balls where Shitford can come in and actually collect the ball. I mean, he was celebrating feeling safe by Wooden first off. I mean, if any goalkeeper celebrated a safe from that, I mean, that's really, really bad to be fair. But you know what? What lacked us down was that creativity in that final third. We couldn't break Everton down. Everton showing that proper Sean Dyche sort of team, and they did. And there was proper Sean Dyche team where we just didn't show any thingy to actually cut them down or anything. And they scored 2 goals from 2 shots outside the area, which we didn't close down. It's simple as that for me. I mean, bar that, it looked like a 0-0 draw all over. But I've got 187 people watching that, watching the video at the minute. But I mean, I think everyone just a bit frustrated, but from it all. I mean, it is what it is, and I mean, seeing all tweets about we want Cooper, but I mean, if we don't win anything, why would he come back to what's happening? It's pretty much poor for my liking, and it is what it is, really. I mean, I don't know what else to say to be fair. I just quickly go through the comments about it. And obviously, I mean that debate about Yates starting not starting. I'm done with that that debate to be fair, because whatever you're talking about, the Yates fan club and the Yatesy haters, everyone has their opinion to it. I mean, it's just meddling. I think that's the thing. Simon saying, stop moaning about the court file, start moaning about the poor management department, lack of quality defending set pieces, and lack of plan B. I'm not moaning about it, I'm just saying about my faults, to be fair. I'm not moaning, I know it. Very rare moan, to be fair. But it is frustrating that we are conceding goals like we are. I mean, they wouldn't have scored if they hadn't had them 2 shots. To be fair, that how poor Everton was, to be fair. 187 people watching live. Blimey, we're on the roll about it, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, extremely frustrating, and it's 4 games left now. To be fair, there's 4 games left. And to be fair, everyone's just going to be blaming the manager, blaming Farb. They're going to be blaming this and that. And I think, you know what, it just comes down to teams putting it in the back of the net, and that's what Everton's done today. They had 2 shots all game. they put it in the back of the net, both of them, and fair play on them for doing it. And that we just lacked that cutting edge up front to actually doing it. To be fair, personally, and it is. So it's really frustrating, and I know everyone's frustrated, and it is what it is. But I mean, yeah, that what I just think to it. I know I just read it up comments. It is what it is. Like, just yeah, just bit of bad beat up for Forest. I know we can keep saying we got reset focus for next Sunday against Man City. I know everyone can say that. I know I say it quite a lot about resetting, restart again. To be fair, but I mean, when we start taking our chances and start carving teams out, that when our probably will be a lot more like, yeah, let's do it. To be fair. Um, I mean, I'm trying to look at it from a different angle to be fair. And that's the thing. And was we good enough to win the game? No, we weren't good enough to win the game. I will say that. We weren't good enough to win the game. Was we good enough to get something out of it? I didn't think it was a completely lost, but they took the chances and we didn't. It's simple as that. I thought it would have been a draw, personally, but I mean, it just don't get overshadowed by that treat by Forest now, which is quite. It won't be a Forest if it weren't a Forest thing with that treat by Forest. I know a lot of people will be feeling about it, and I know a lot of people would have retweeted that, so Forest won't be able to get out of that so easy now. But I think um, Forest, it has been said by Rob Dorset. I just seen the tweet. Hashtag NFFC now being investigated by the FA after a staggering club statement criticising the far for Everton. Well, it's just going to get a lot more better than that, to be fair. And I think, wow, I mean, what a turn for that it has done by Forest. I mean, what else is going to happen today? A defeat. Everyone's frustrated. Everyone's going to be arguing between themselves on it, and I mean, it's just frustrating now that um, it is very, very frustrating, and didn't know shadow that Finny. This is what Rob Dorset has put out, and that they are being investigated by the FA after struggling. I mean, you had one there. On that, Lewis, saying that we get fined for this. I mean, wow, what a change of Finny. This Finny, my best day. I will say that my best day, like my best day. Say they took the chances and we didn't. We were poor to it. I mean, we were poor attacking there. Didn't I share that? But yeah, I mean, wow, what else is going to happen today? I mean, I know everyone will be absolutely livid. Everyone will be absolutely gutted by, um, yeah. I mean, what else is going to go? What I absolutely want today. I mean, I mean, everything is happening now, and I think everything's just going to blow up now with it. And I think what else? What else will happen in today? I mean, could it mean Nuno might leave. It could be Marinakis might put the club up. I mean, I'm not saying it will happen because I don't want it. Nothing else to offer there, but I think everything's just blown up today, and I think everyone just it just got to come back to tomorrow where I think yeah, bad day in office, bad way, and I think just think that I'm not solid that um um yeah, I mean, what else is gonna happen? And it's just frustrating that um it's just absolutely frustrating, and I can see things going really over tonight, especially being a from a Forest perspective. We have got 220 people watching as well, too, which is absolutely mint. I mean, I can see it just all being. Uh, I mean, more immediate art for Finney, and even if any of you guys are on Twitter and follow Callum, he has had his account suspended as well. So, I mean, I've heard sorry for the guys that actually travelled up today to Everton and seen what they have seen. I mean, bless Mark Lattenberg. I mean, what is he? I mean, he got to face it all. I mean, Dino said that he will have to face all this problem and all this investigation, and he will have to be brutally honest about it. And I mean, poor Sard. I mean, he got to face it up like he did against Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool was just Liverpool, but I mean, he will have to put up for it, and it's like everyone pointing fingers at Clattenburg for saying that he's stealing a living. Look at Ariarty, he's stealing a living, and he's coaching under 18. So, I mean, very, very frustrating to say the least today. And I get everyone's feeling, I get everyone's handle of it. I didn't know shared that. Everyone will be feeling that they do. Um, so, I mean, if you any of you guys want to get on this stream and talk, I mean, just posted a funny on YouTube and the Facebook page. If any of you guys want to get on and actually after you all say on this matter on Forest Forest tonight, I mean, be my guest. Because I think I'm just lost for words actually tonight to affirm what I mean, what else is I mean, it's very, very much frustrating now, and it's just one of them ones where I think, what else is going to happen for us to actually feel frustrated, and what else is going to happen for us to be like proof that it is corrupt, and that our bad we played today. Well, I'm not saying we played bad, but we played bad attackingly. We didn't deserve to get anything out of it, and we didn't. And they had two perfectly good goals to actually get something out of it, and they did. I'm fair playing them for doing it. To fair, and that's the frustrating part. And I think my thoughts never ever changed about us not doing that. I don't think we will do that. I think we will stay up. I do genuinely think that. Um, But I just think we need to start taking our chances sometime and actually carving them up, because I think it's just getting quite frustrating now. Also, I've got the TFTV membership, so do check that out, do join, and do help support the channel. Jonathan said, just not good enough, can't defend, got nothing up front, and the teams around us seem to want to fight for everything, and we don't. I mean, it'd be interesting to say the least what Nuno says, what if any other players come out and say anything, because I think someone got to come out and say something, because they can't just have that statement and just leave it completely blank for his fans. We need something to be said about it now, because I think it's frustrating. And I mean, when you look at Forest, what has actually been said since that statement? I mean, it's been an hour now hour and a half since full time. There has been nothing been said on that official page, a Twitter page, say what it's been said, what Nuno said about today, what any of the players, what Clattenburg said about today. It dead quiet to say the least, and real questioning. They didn't even a thank you for the travelling fans today. I mean, what is actually happening from I mean, even Gary Neville saying that it was horrendous statement back being put out by the football club. I mean, why does he as an opinion there? I mean, he got a big nose, but bar that, it's pretty much like I mean, it's just shame that just. Andrew saying where was the midfield? None of us don't know where that midfield was. I mean, that way we put. I mean, that way that Yates debate does come into it. To be fair, Rayner went missing most of it. Hudson doing blessing me tried, and young boy didn't have any luck. And this why he battled. To be fair, but nothing. Just frustrating. Just frustrating to say at least that we missed that midfield today, and that we've been found out completely. And it's just a shame that we lost like we did, and I think. And I just think that it's just going to get worse and worse, to be fair. And I think now this has happened, it's another twist in the tail on the club, to say the least, that, yeah, this is what's happened. We put this out straight after, and it's just gone completely blank. I mean, what is actually being said? But yeah, I mean, what afternoon it's been, and I think because everyone just, yeah, it's just frustrated. But I got 243 people watching as well. So do get your comments in the car. I'm struggling just to explain myself in terms of just frustrating from our attack in front, and that how we're not even defending. I mean, just frustrating. And now that all this came back, especially with the statement, it's like, where will this leave us in terms of we've done that fine for it. We're probably not going to be allowed to put out up on social media. They're probably banned us from social media knowing their FA just because Finny, but if anyone else did it, it's just like that. Luke saying, I think we just need to set the Premier League don't want us. Yeah, do what I think I completely agree with you, Luke. Like, I don't think the Premier League don't want us. I think they are trying. I just think something gonna erupt, something before too long, and like if anyone else sees that holds the thing, I think something gonna blow up now from this. To be fair, Matt saying I think Forest have a point with statement. They have got a point. That's the thing. that's what a point. But I mean, I don't understand Finnegan looking at it from one angle. I don't want to blame for that today, because I think they scored 2 good goals and in which we caused, and we couldn't carve everything out. To be fair, which was a frustrating thing, to say the least. And that's a sad thing. Jonathan says second season in Premier League and we're on our second manager. We look like we haven't adapted and we haven't got any better. And with what we spent, we look amateurs. And as a club, we're letting the fans down constantly. I couldn't agree more, to be fair. We probably are letting the fans down, to be fair. I feel like a lot of things have been let down this season. And I think it's all coming to a boiling point now, personally, for a lot of fans. I mean, and even within the club, it's becoming a boiling point for a lot of people. I think that everyone getting more and more frustrated with how it is won. And everything, to be fair, and it is getting quite frustrating now that it is becoming what it is. I wonder what's gonna crack first. Will it be the fan base, or will it be the Premier League, or will it be the club itself? Yeah, I completely agree. West Ham, but where's the consistency? I mean, Man United are a big club. I mean, if Coventry City got a penalty, fair enough. About time that Man U had one against them. If they're being honest, yeah, because it's not often enough one against them. But it's just frustrating, and I mean, yeah, it's just frustrating to say the least. And we have got 240 people, my biggest one going yet doing this, which is great that we have got so many people watching, like we are. A lot of people feeling frustrated, which I completely get. So, be interesting to see at least how it will all come about. But yeah, do subscribe to the channel. Um, do hit the retweets and all that. I'd like to thank you for watching, and goodbye.